I have to upload. So we talked about the purpose of the assignment, and the I guess like more homework type part of it. But now let's talk about the story writing, like writing your dream career job for yourself. What did that feel like when you were doing it? How, or can I ask first, how was it difficult, or how did it feel?
Yes, it was difficult because I guess I wasn't like socialized to think that way, about like a dream job. Um, my, because most of the people that I know had like long careers, but they weren't necessarily doing work that they loved. They were doing work that like paid them well and allowed them to provide for their families, including my mom. My mom was a school teacher for 35 years, and every summer was like touring with opera companies, you know. But teaching for the New York City Board of Ed was like her primary job. It's not like a dream job, and so it has been really hard for me over the years to think about work in that way, um, and to dream, and think like and like vision when it comes to work because I I guess was just socialized to pick something certainly and to like try to stick with it, you know. Um,
Have you had success with it?
no, no, not at all.
Do you think there are things that might help you, or do you want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I would
want to pick something and stick with it?
No. Sorry, I thought you meant the alternative was what I wanted. Sometimes I wish I had that kind of stability in my life because I've seen how um, how much, as far as like resources, a lot of my friends have been able to acquire because they like stay with the company and are making like a lot of money now. But I also know that I could never do that. Like I physically am not able to do that, and so I see my career looking something more like 3 to 5 year stints in industries, and it's already happening. Like
so you're on your right career path.
Like right out of college, I worked in agriculture and food, and then I've been like trying to transition over to tech. And once I get sick of that bullshit, I'm gonna like move on to something else. I think though that my frustration is that I haven't made it in tech yet to be able to say, okay, I'm done with this. I think
okay.
I need to feel like I've accomplished that goal, and like learn that skill really well enough to be cool with walking away from it and choosing some other skill to acquire. So that's where I'm at. That's my
are
frustration.
You saying okay? So because this is a little bit different than what you were saying before, kind of when we first had our first meeting, was that you need to find that career path. What your friends are doing, and now what I'm hearing is that your career path is having those 3 to 5 year stints and then moving on. And I'm also hearing you enjoy project management where you're gaining skills and kind of building and educate. You're tailoring your own education, right? Without having to pay for it. You're getting paid for it. Or that's how I interpret it.
Okay.
So, and then now I'm hearing is that you're frustrated right now in.
I'm frustrated with this particular career. I'm not frustrated with my career path.
But you're
right. I know that I am not ever going to have one job for 20 years. I would like to be able to say that I had a job for 3 to 5 years, like slayed at it, became a really strong coder, like made some really cool maps, so that I can like move on to the next thing that pops into my mind that I decide I want to do. And I can't because I just have not been able to really like settle down and and do the coding thing. Like something has always gotten in the way, whether it's like home buying or relationship or whatever. I know now that I need to complete these projects, not just for professional reasons, but now for like personal reasons. I want to prove to myself that I can do this and that I'm good at it and that I can contribute to the organizing work that we're doing in a meaningful way with this particular skill. So that I can prove to myself that I did it. And it doesn't have to look like a 9-to-5 coding job. It can look like me devoting the free time that I do have when I'm not at work, just simply making money. It could look like me devoting my free time to just like doing cool shit, code, you know, and maybe like getting paid for it every now and then. But yeah, this particular career, I know it's like hard to break into, but I also know that I need to like make the time to actually pursue it and not just try to get a coding job.
So what's stopping you from, I want to go back just a little bit, because it goes to making the time to pursue it, but what's stopping you from right now in your free time doing those things?
I mean, mainly depression and these major life changes that I'm experiencing right now. But I think that another big reason is that I, for too long, tried to get a traditional coding job because I convinced myself that the only way to get better was to have a traditional coding job. It's like a junior developer somewhere. And I wasn't thinking about other ways to build that skill. Like, yeah, everybody should be paid to learn to do anything, and it's really fucked up and annoying that most of us have to like spend our own free time coding into the night, while we're like also doing whatever for money. But yeah, there are ways for me to like make this to accomplish this thing, that are like cool. Like us collaborating, me collaborating with artist friends. I feel like I had a major breakthrough with Marie the other day, and she was like, "You're totally an artist because you make maps,"
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, just thinking more broadly about what work looks like, I think, is something that I need to do.
Okay. So, how can we turn those desires into our coaching, our relationship? So we started off talking about career and what you wanted to get out of that. Now, what is it that you actually want?
I think I need a project manager who's like, "Hey, you said you were going to work on this project. Where are you at with it?" And like just having or like relying on the people in my life to help me think through projects.
Well, we're talking about coaching right now. So project management, friends, yes, we'll utilize that.
But I
as
see
far as
you
getting
as that.
To, like a coach is that?
Yeah, actually a coach is that. Like, what are you doing to work towards these professional goals that you've set for yourself?
Okay.
And having check-ins about like how I'm gonna, just like my process.
So you need help setting goals around.
Not necessarily setting the goals, but I need help around like strategizing on how to accomplish them and focusing on those specific ways instead of trying to just like do everything.